What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm PT. Just woke up. I had a long week. Y'all know I've been dealing with a lot. Thank you all for who tuned in last night for the show. Show was really good. Thank you for those who did contribute to the show. Again, there's a lot of you who watch and don't contribute, but that's going to be changing real soon. I want to say thank you to Greg and I'm gonna say Leslie. Who the hell is Leslie? And Celeste, who are always there for me every Sunday, no matter what. They are there to, to moderate the show. And these people don't get paid for this. I can't wait till I really, really blow up, and I'll be able to, I'll be able to, give them a little something for which they do it just because they love me and I love them, and they don't ask for anything. But when I blow up, I'll be able to say, here, I can employ you to do this for me, because it takes a lot to be a moderator. You have no idea what it takes to be a moderator. Like, you have to, like, especially doing the show, like when I'm taking a break, they have to come in there and they have to, make sure ain't nobody saying crazy stuff, or when somebody get out of line or whatever, they there to, keep stuff in line, because it's kind of hard for me to be the DJ, do the makeup, do the hair, and even if I'm just doing a regular show, because a lot of times I miss stuff. So, but uh, but that's that. Okay, so before I get into the show, make sure you share this video. That's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to share it. I'm gonna share it on Facebook. I'm gonna share it into the groups. I'm just gonna wing it tonight, and tomorrow it'll be another show. I'm not for sure when I'm gonna have to go back to Austin, because my father again is on hospice. So, hi, Greg, welcome to the show. Because my father's on hospice or whatever, so I'm not for sure when I may have to just jet back up and go back home. So it'll be soon, I'm sure. But back to Austin, not home. Well, that is home for me. For those who didn't know, that is the city I was born in Austin, Texas. Okay. Uh, again, we're just gonna wing this. I'm show you guys how I really do get my entertainment news and gossip. My gossip and news is I just actually, I get on here and hey, pretty girl, I'm sorry I didn't see you. I just get on here, I get on the internet, and I look around and I just pull it up. When you've been doing it this long, it comes kind of natural. You can look at a few things, and then you also hear about things that's going on in the world. Have you paid your rent? Today's the last day before the third. Tomorrow's the third, and then your rent is late. so, so hopefully you guys have paid your rent. Um, oh damn, I was about to advertise on Facebook and I logged out. But before I go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, this show. So let me post it in some of these groups right here. We're gonna get into some of this gossip, baby. Yes, and the entertainment news. I have a few things coming up. If you happen to live in the Virginia area, I'm going to be in Norfolk, Virginia, October the 9th through the 19th, 11th, 12th, something like that. I'm going to be performing for the College Q Reunion. That's a club that I used to perform at back in the days. And I'm also going to be breaking news. I'm going to be performing at this brunch, which is supposed to be like one of the biggest brunches there in Norfolk, Virginia. The lady is Sandra Lopez, and they said it's like one of the best brunches ever. So I'm excited about that. What else is coming up? That's pretty much it. Um, I think that's pretty much it. So I got a lot dealing with my dad, and then I got all this stuff coming up. But it's life. We all go through it. You go through it. I go through it. And one thing I need you guys to do, and I hate to have to keep saying it over and over again, but if you guys would please hit the like button, okay? If you can, please hit the like button. And I also told you guys that if I do have to go back home, I will be doing, a quick show for me, a little extra. I'm not rich. Y'all girls may be rich, but I ain't rich. So, and I just paid all of my bills. Well, not all of them, but I just paid my bills. So, uh, So just make sure that when I do decide, I'll let you guys know. If something happens to my father, I will have to go back home. So I'm not going to beg, and I'm not going to do like some of these people come on in and beg y'all to give me money. No, I'm going to do a show, and that's how I'm going to get my coins. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got going on in the world of entertainment. Now, of course, I was on semi break when all this stuff was going on with DaBaby. And so what I'll do, I'll make DaBaby last. I know it's old, but I haven't really talked about it. But I'll make her last, okay? But we're gonna see what else we got going on in the world of entertainment news, and I'll make the baby last. Unless there's something more, uh, there's something more interesting um, than the baby, which I just saw some stuff that just popped up on my phone about an apology. So that's why he's gonna be last. See, I ain't even read it. Okay. Let's see here what we got here. What's going on in the world of entertainment news? New Jersey man charged with murder of a MTF transgender female. Now, a New Jersey man was charged with killing a 23-year-old male to female transgender, according to the Mercer County prosecutors. Now, Daniel Smith, 36, was arrested late Saturday and charged with the murder and weapons offenses in the shooting death of Shaquille Lofton. Now, Smith of Ewing, that's the name of the town or the city or whatever, was taken into custody during a routine traffic stop in New York, or just somewhere up in New York. Now, Lofton, also known as Shy Vanderpump, was her name, was found shot in the face. The face. Now, anytime you shoot somebody in the face, to me, that means you really hate that person. You hate what they are, or you guess it's something you just like. To shoot somebody in the face, that means that you mad. To just shoot somebody in the face, you're mad. Okay, let's read on. And it said that she was found shot in the face at the Trenton home about 4:40 a.m. So now investigators obtained a search warrant at the residence where Lofton was found, as well as the interviews who witnessed it, who implicated the Smith as a suspect. So everyone knew who this guy was. I'm going to show you his picture here in a minute. Police did not disclose the motive or how they knew each other, but a GoFundMe has been raised, and so far over $6,000 in donations have been raised for the funeral expenses of this transgender female. And here is, I'm gonna try to pull up her picture. I'm using my phone. I'm not using my computer. I still haven't went over to my mom's house to pick up my damn computer. It's still at my mom's house. I always take my, well here, hopefully you guys can see. Here she is here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, that's her. Okay. And this would be him right here. Let's see. Yeah, that's him. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all something. A lot of people say, well, first of all, after reading this, it's giving me that they knew each other because he was turned in and people apparently knew. Apparently they knew each other because people already put them two and two together, and for you to shoot a person in the face is really mean. Like it's something it's somebody's really mad and upset. Now you can, to me, after reading the story, I don't really think you can say, oh, he didn't know that she was transgender. No, no, girl, no, no. First of all, I don't know. Some transgender girls can't be clocked, and some of them can. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them have a voice as deep as mine, and some of them, and you can't really say, well, because well, she had an Adam's apple. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Come on now, get your foot out the mud. There's a lot of trans girls that I know that you'll never be able to know that they were born a man, because they take these hormones, they be soft or whatever the case may be. But anytime the news said that they knew each other, it was something going on with these two. And I don't know what it was, but no one deserves to get shot in the face. I don't give a damn if they was trans, straight, gay, white, black, orange, whatever. You don't deserve to get shot in the face. So I'll keep you guys posted on the story, and we'll find out. We'll find out what happened to her and what caused all this. It's life, and then it's horrible. Let's talk about Kathy Griffin. She announced to everybody that she has lung cancer. She's 60 years old, and she said, despite never smoking, never went under, never. She said she's never smoked. I didn't, I thought to get lung cancer you have to smoke, but I guess not. I was told that you can get cancer just by being around people who smoke. So she's revealing that she's never smoked, and she will undergo surgery to have a part of her left lung removed. She's posted on Instagram. I gotta tell you guys something. I have cancer. I'm about to go to surgery. I have to have my left lung removed. Yes, I have lung cancer. Even though I've never smoked, the doctors are very optimistic that. Sorry about that. I just lost it. Basically, she's saying that the doctors are optimistic that it's going to be okay. Things are going to be good. She's going to have it, some of that cut out, and everything's going to be good. Here we go. I'm back with it. She says that the lung, half of my left lung will be removed. Is what she's saying. And she said I have lung cancer. Now I never smoked. And she said hopefully no chemo, no radiation after this, and I should have a normal function life. So kudos to Kathy Griffin. We all love her. Of course, she was put on the no-fly list when she had the hand of the President Trump's hand in her hand when she, it was all bloody and stuff. She got into a lot of trouble behind that. That's why I tell everybody there is freedom of speech and there is freedom to do the things you want to do, but there's some consequences to the things that you do. Now, a lot of us I probably agree with Kathy Griffin, but there's certain things you just don't put on YouTube, certain things you just don't put on Instagram, certain things you just don't put on social media. Why would you get a PPP loan and you got millions and you got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and or you selling drugs or you putting all that online that you just some guy was on Instagram or whatever he was on Twitter and just had all this money. He just had money, 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 money. I think it was fake, but somebody rolled up on him. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Rolled up on him. Every action has a reaction, yes. Rolled up on this dude, right? And they robbed him. Well, he say he was robbed. It looked rigged to me, so I don't really know if it was real or not. But baby, they pulled up on him, and he was all on Instagram talking about, "Oh, I just got robbed. I just got robbed." No, I don't. But and they didn't take it. Or anyway, that's a whole nother story. Let me get off of this. But you just got to be careful what you put on social media. But anyway, kudos to Kathy Griffin. We wish her nothing but the best. We hope that she recovers from this and gets better and things get better for her. Let's move on. That was number 2. I did 2 already. I got 3 left. Yeah, I got 3 left. All right. And again, I'm just winging this. I'm just going by winging this and getting what I can off the internet. I saw something really interesting I want to talk about. I'm going to pull this up. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And whatever you do, like, subscribe, and comment. And share the video. Don't hate. Don't be a hater. Just share the damn video. You may not think I'm worth watching, but somebody else might. Okay. Oh, here we go. We have another killing. Hi, everybody. Check this out. Atlanta police are canvassing the Piedmont Park neighborhood for clues into a woman's brutal killing. If you don't know about Piedmont Park is the park that I took a picture at. I took a video there. Me and Chase and all of us was there. Me, Chase, Johnny, Craig. We all was there for my birthday. We walked through the park and everything. Well, that's Piedmont Park. So a woman was brutally murdered in Piedmont Park. And they say the police is canvassing that area. It was a 40-year-old woman. Her name was Catherine Katie Janies. She was stabbed and dismembered while walking her dog sometime before midnight on Tuesday, July the 27th, in Midtown. Let me tell y'all something. I don't mean no harm, and I may she rest in peace. Y'all don't need to be walking your dogs at midnight by yourself. You don't need to be walking your dog by yourself at midnight. You need to have somebody walking with you. You need to carry a gun. It's okay for you to get a license to carry a gun. It's quite all right. Listen, listen. This motherfucker dismembered her. They didn't shoot her. They dismembered her. They cut her. Y'all remember rock, paper, scissors? Okay, bitch, it would have been rock, paper, gun that night. Oh, he would have got it. Oh, yes, bitch, he would have gotten it. So, and this happened around midnight, Tuesday, on the 27th. Now, she said, she was a lesbian girl, and they said her partner pinched her phone and found her dismembered remains around 1 a.m. Wednesday, about 100 yards inside the Charles Allen driveway entrance to Piedmont Park. Ain't that crazy? Oh, she was fatally stabbed. The dog's saliva will be analyzed for DNA to help catch the killer. Now, Joe Clark, the father of her life partner, told Live 11 Alive that Joe Hinkie on Thursday said that the dog died protecting her. So the dog died protecting her. Someone said there's a monster loose in the city of Atlanta. So the FBI confirmed. So the FBI confirmed on Thursday that it was that they was also going to join in this investigation. Neither the APD, which is the Atlanta Police Department, nor the FBI explained why the feds were involved in the local murder. Because, of course, listen, it's white folks. No shade. It's white folks. There's a lot of white folks moving down there in Piedmont Park now. Years ago in Piedmont Park, you could move down there and you can get an apartment for $700 a month. Not no more. Unless the owner's on crack. Not no more. So they're saying that it's not a serial killer. Now this is the second woman, a woman that was found dead in the park within 24 hours. Listen, male or female. Please don't be walking your dog at 12 o'clock at night. If you do, walk with somebody. You got to find somebody to walk with you. There's no safe neighborhoods. I don't give a damn where it is. Now, see, they building all these high rises in Piedmont Park. They rejubilizing the place, whatever you call it, shit, fixing it up, $1 million condos and shit. And folks still getting stabbed in that area. And at 1 o'clock at night on a Wednesday night, I know the gays was out there. I know the punks and the sisters was out there in the park doing something they wasn't supposed to have been doing. But let this be a lesson to myself, you women, you men, carry some mace. Carry something with you. Because I guarantee you, if she had a gun and he had a knife, oh yeah, he'd be dead. Oh, he'd be dead. No neighborhood is safe. So may they catch the killer. I don't understand. I mean, some people just mean. I just killed a woman for no reason and killed the dog. Sad. Oh, so here she goes. Right, I was going to show you a picture of her. Let me see her pull it back up. This is sad. Oh, boy. It's really, really sad. Well, I had a picture. Let me see what I did. Okay, let me pull up a picture. Here she goes right here. And they got a picture of her walking a dog. See? That little gay street right there, that's what we was walking at down there in Atlanta. And that's her. All right, that's the lady that was killed. That's absolutely horrible. Let me read the comments. See what the comments are saying here. Oh, and the dog that tried to protect her wasn't no little itty bitty dog either. It looked like it. I want to say it was a pit bull or something. No, it was probably just a friendly dog. You know, some dogs, child. Hold on. And see, now they got, look, hold on, let's listen to this. Listen to this.
Midtown after a woman and her dog were both brutally stabbed to death. A lot of folks are talking about this and concerned about their safety. Tonight, the killer still is not in custody. And our Joe Hankey, he spoke with a number of folks in the area about what they want police to do moving forward here. Joe?
Sheba and Cheryl, all day we've seen Atlanta police officers driving past Piedmont Park here, some of them even driving into the park here, right past the memorial that it is growing for 40-year-old Katie Janice and her dog, Bowie. Meanwhile, Atlanta police have not released any new information about this case. They've not released any information about a potential suspect, and that's what people out here tell me they want. They want more information on this case and a suspect. They also want to see more security cameras going up.
Right.
40-year-old Katie Janice and dog Bowie spent their last moments alive Wednesday morning going for a walk, with a security camera capturing this grainy image a half mile from the part of Piedmont Park where they were killed. Atlanta police have not released any image of a potential suspect. We asked APD how many city cameras are around the park, if any images of a suspect were captured, and if anything is being done to increase the quality of images recorded by city cameras. A spokesman wrote information on the number, placement, and capability of surveillance equipment is sensitive operational data, and we will not be releasing that information.
It's such a central place, and that something so drastic and devastating happened so close to our students. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Betsy Bachman is the principal of the recently renamed Midtown High School, directly across the street from where Janice's body was found. Bachman says she works to keep her students safe by protecting the school campus. Off campus, she would like to see more cameras.
Once they leave, we lose control of them, and we lose, of course, control of their safety. So I do think we need a lot of high tech to keep everybody safe.
Bachman says from time to time she's heard of assaults in and around Piedmont Park, but not a murder. Atlanta police records list the last murder here as the killing of 43-year-old Patrick Boland in May of 2009. He was found stabbed to death in the park, and the murder is listed as a cold case. At this point, there's no indication the 2009 case and the one this week could be linked in any way.
Okay, so again, and I've been to Piedmont Park. We was just down there, and listen, I lived in Atlanta back in 2008, 2009, and I lived in Atlanta back before then. And Piedmont Park, you don't mess around down there. It's bad and it's dangerous down there. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people who like to do parks and stuff, Some people like to, let's just keep it real. Some people like to have sex in parks, excuse my language. And some people like to go there. It's like a adrenaline for them. Not I. Oh, no, ma'am, honey. No, don't do the parks. Don't do the bookstores. Don't do any of that. No, I don't. But yeah, you best believe they're gonna get cameras down there. I know in Dallas, in the little gay area, they have cameras like on every corner. They have cameras like on every corner. They see everything and they watch everything. And that's what's going to happen in Midtown. Unfortunately, someone had to lose their life for this to happen. So may she rest in peace. And they'll get a hold of it, and they'll find the killer. You can't get away with murder. They will find a killer. Oh boy, Jesus Christ! What number was that? That was 3. I got 2 more. Yeah, I got 2 more. Well, I got 2 more. I got the last one. So let's get into this next one here. See what we else got coming up in the world. And I'm going to talk about some other stuff that's in the news. But let's get into this one right quick. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for sharing. Appreciate you. I really do. Thank you so much. And again, thank everybody for who tuned in last night and watched the show. People said, well, I can't see the show, PT. I don't see the show. Nope. No. Nope. Okay, let's see what we got here. I was going to talk about this Fetty Wap's daughter who died, and that people didn't talk about it until months later. Well, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Let me see what else I'm talk about. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the Weeknd. Thank you, Greg. This is going to be interesting, and I'm going to tell you why. Do y'all remember when the Weeknd, Y'all remember the singer The Weeknd? Here he is right here. Y'all remember when The Weeknd did when he was scheduled to do the Super Bowl? Here's The Weeknd right here. Remember that? Y'all remember him? Okay. Y'all remember when people was reading him saying, why is he's tired? Like he's tired. Why is they got him? Even Wendy was laying into The Weeknd. Talking about, I like his music. I like The Weeknd's music. I wish I could play it, but I can't. It's copyrighted music. But I like his music. I don't like his style, but I do love his music. And he's gotten plenty of Grammys. And and he's I'm sure he's made a lot of money. I think a lot of his following is pretty much Caucasian people, should I say, or white people, should I say? But he's loved and liked by all. Again, I can't play his music, but I love his songs. He's got all type of number one hits, and that was one of the reasons why they had him to headline the Super Bowl, which a lot of people disagree with it. Well, here we go. I had no idea. You probably had no idea that this man was on some heavy drugs. Heavy drugs. Here's what they say. So The Weeknd says he's sober light. In other words, he's not completely off of it, okay? Sober light, whatever that is. He says he's no longer doing hard drugs. Bitch, when they say hard drugs, they're talking about crack or either cocaine, meth, methamphetamines, whatever else the shit they got out there. I don't know all them drugs. I never would have thought that. And a lot of people saying he was horrible at the he was god awful at the Super Bowl. Well, that could have been some of the reasons right there. He was probably high as a kite. Like most of the celebrities who do drugs and sing and dance and do stuff. Well, I guess except Michael Jackson, unless Michael Jackson was on top of some type of non-drug that wasn't a drug, but whatever. But Elvis Presley was on drugs. Whitney was on drugs. Vesta Williams was on drugs. So many other ones were on drugs. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Heroin, yeah. And usually when they talk, and you know what, pretty girl, you definitely right. Usually when they talk about it in this, usually it's just like a comedian. Whatever comedian is talking about, it usually goes along with their life. Listen, let me tell you guys about this comedian, and I'm gonna get back to The Weeknd. I want you to look him up. His name is K-Dub, K-D-U-B-B. This motherfucker is so fucking funny. I saw him years ago when Hope Flood brought him to Dallas. I'm telling you, you got to go look him up on YouTube. He's absolutely funny. And he was talking about, he, as a comedian, he was just basically talking about shit that really happens in life. Like one of the stories he talked about people who play the lottery. And he was like, don't it kill you when people say, look, man, I almost got the numbers. Like I was doing the other month when I had I almost won the lottery. I could say, I almost won. All I needed was one more number. Why he said, why do people do that? Why do people do that? You didn't win. You almost won. But anyway, he's really funny. And basically a lot of things that he was talking about people in the mask situation. He's like, have you ever got out of your car and you walk into the store and you forgot, I forgot my mask. And you see one on the ground. You're like, maybe I should pick it up and just put it in front of my face. I mean, he just talks about everything that you really do in life, but he turns it into a joke. So a lot of these singers and stuff, these artists who sing, it's their life. Like even Taylor Swift, a lot of her songs about her exes, and she has so many of them, she can't keep up with them. So, it is what it is. Look at Kanye West's latest music. It's about his mom. The album is named after his mom, So let me get into this some more. Again, like I still like him or whatever, but a lot of people wasn't buying him, to be at the awards and stuff. Not the awards, but at not the Olympics, at the Super Bowl. A lot of people wasn't buying that, but I personally like his music. I think his music is good. So let's get back into. So he said he's sober light. So basically, he's not completely sober. But he said he's not doing the hard drugs. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. I don't know. So maybe he's just smoking weed because weed is not a drug. Let's get that. Let's be clear. Now, weed is a drug when you put all that other stuff in it. Like, what's the stuff they put in there? What is that stuff they put in weed, y'all? I can't think of what it is. I've heard about it. But yeah, when you get to putting all that extra stuff in there, that's not weed. When you put cocaine, people smoke cocaine and weed. Yeah, the cocaine and weed and stuff like that. That's not weed. Okay, you putting extra stuff in it. This is like drinking a Long Island iced tea, and you drink. It's just like you drinking a dark liquor 1 minute, and then you turn around and drink a light liquor. You can't do that. Hey, Celeste, welcome to the show. This is like drinking light liquor, then dark liquor, then you drink a Fireball, and then you turn around, and you drink a shot of Southern Comfort, then you drink a chill. Oh, you can't be mixing up your liquor like that. You kill yourself. So anyway, let's get back into the Weeknd. He said that he describes himself as sober, light, can I get a light beer, please? After years of using hard drugs and alcohol as coping uh, mechanisms. I like sober life. Save the tears, he said. 31-year-old. He said in his September 2021 Go cover story, The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel Tesfaye, that's a cute name. He admitted that he still smokes weed. That's not a drug. It's what you put in the weed, okay? But occasionally he has a cocktail, but he's otherwise clean. So congratulations, because I'm not much of a drinker as much as I used to do, yet as I used to be. But the romance of drinking isn't there as much as it was. Looking back, the entertainer realized that the drugs was a crutch for him at his lowest point. Now, if it was me thinking that I needed it and not doing the work to figure out how to not need it, he explained, and I have spent the last few years realizing that, thanking God that I don't need it, because for a lot of people it's hard to shake, and it is. It's hard to shake for a lot of people not to have a cocktail, not to have some crack, some meth. Some people I just pray for people who are on drugs, because I know me. I've never even smoked weed. And I know if I smoke weed, be my luck, somebody give me some fucking weed, it probably have some what they got, crack in it. And y'all be looking on here and I'll be half drag, half man. Y'all send me a cash out. Send me a cash out. Send me a cash out. I'll probably go crazy. That's why I can't fuck with it. I've never even had the desire to do any drugs. And you make that choice. You make that choice and you make that decision in life if that's what you want to do. So do I feel sorry for people that's on drugs? Yes and no, because you made that decision. But some people, listen, baby, listen. We all have been through some shit in our lives, okay? There's some things that I've been through in my life that you motherfuckers don't need to know about. I should have been smoking crack a long time ago. But everybody's different. But you make a decision and you make that choice. Am I going to do this? No. Thank you for the donation, Celeste. Listen, there's all type of things out there that you, as a grown person, can say yes or no to. And some people do it because of peer pressure. I used to try to smoke back in the early 80s when I was in Austin, Texas. When I lived in Austin, I was downtown with my cigarettes, trying to smoke. But it wasn't for me. I'm so glad I didn't pick that habit up. It wasn't for me. But, let's finish reading his story. It says, it was me thinking that I needed it and not doing the work. So to figure out how not to need it, he explained, I have spent the last few years realizing and thanking God that I don't need it, because for a lot of people, it's hard to shake. But I knew I didn't want it. And then he goes on to say, The Weeknd, who previously dated the model Bella Hadid, also decided to give up drugs because eventually he eventually wants to start a family. Now, I know I say I don't, but I do. I know I do. I want children, is what he's saying. And I like tongue-tied. I like the trajectory of my career. So, but I also like the having children would influence me and inspire me more. No, just because you have children, that doesn't mean it's gonna go stop you from doing drugs, young man. You know, if you have children, just have them. Don't stop having drugs. Don't stop because listen, children will make you do fucking drugs. Hello, can I get a witness out there? Anybody out there with children know I'm telling the truth. Baby, kids will make you do drugs. So anyway, so we wish him nothing but the best. Um, yeah, we wish him nothing but the best. We hope that he, continues his path to not doing drugs, and that oh, okay. Let me read this. Sorry, let me read this. I talked to a person who smoked crack. They said the 80s are like smoke. Yeah. Uh, and there's some people that do cocaine and they can live a normal life. Could y'all please hit the like button, please? That's all I ask, guys. Please. It's real simple. I hadn't even asked for a donation, but I do appreciate the one that I got. But if you would just hit the like button, okay? It means a lot to me. But it's we just people get again, you make the decisions on what you want to do in life. There was a friend of ours that we grew up with. Well, not grew up with, but that we came up with in the early 80s. He was addicted to young boys. He couldn't. He said he couldn't help himself. Well, girl, he been in prison all this time. You make the decision. You want to be with little boys and be a grown man. You're going to prison, and I'm surprised he ain't dead by now. Not only is and his problem was he liked to drink, so he would get drunk and pick up, little boys. Is what I was told. I've never seen it, and I've never, this is what my friends tell me. That's why I said, well, where's so and so at? Oh, he in prison. What'd he do? Messing with little boys? Oh well, you made that decision. And some people do drugs and never get off of them. You see what just happened to Frankie? Some people do drugs and never get off of them. So anyway, uh, kudos to kudos to the Weeknd and to anybody out there dealing with drugs. Because I'm not here to judge you, but I'm here to tell you you have to make that decision. Whether you want to do it or not. So hopefully, he's learned his lesson and hopefully get it together. But again, children don't make you not do drugs. Children make you do drugs. Okay, so let's move on. This is going to be the last one. Now, I was on vacation, semi-vacation when all this stuff was going on. Somebody just sent me a message on YouTube. I don't know what that was about. But this whole thing about DaBaby is still going on. He's been dropped from a lot of stuff, and he so here's the latest. But let me tell you guys. Let me go back and tell you how I feel about the whole DaBaby situation. Everybody has a right to say what they want to say, but when you give out false information and you offend people who are dealing with that situation that you're talking about, if it's false information, you're going to get backlash. It's not always about the numbers. I can get on here and start just making up lies about celebrities and talking about celebrities and saying alleged. Even if I say, oh, it's alleged that me and Magic Johnson's son is in a relationship, and he gave me VD, and that I could just say alleged. But if it's not true, I can get myself in trouble for that. And so even though DaBaby said what he said, which made no sense, like, boo, like you sitting up here doing the whole goddamn concert, you doing good for the concert. I don't listen to his music, but apparently people came to see you. It was on TV, whatever the case may be. They streamed it live. And you tell everybody to put your lighters up, and if he talks about women and they coochies, and then he turned around and said, "Well, if you don't have that deadly disease called AIDS and die in 3 weeks, put your cameras up." First of all, you don't die from AIDS in 3 weeks, DaBaby. Now, if you had said that back in the early '80s, then yeah, there might have been some truth to that. Magic Johnson has been living with HIV since God knows when, and he's still living and doing good and got all type of businesses and doing good for himself. What's the white actor's name? He's living with HIV. What's his name, y'all? The white actor. No, not Fox. He has something else. I can't think is it not Sean Penn? I can't think of his name, but maybe my moderators can pull up his name. He's living with HIV. It's false information. You're giving out false information, and then you're gonna try to turn around DaBaby, which they need to stop. He needs to stop calling himself DaBaby and start calling himself the man and man up. And just if you're gonna say something like that, because there's millions and millions and millions of straight people living with HIV. It ain't just a gay thing. Are you serious? It's not just a gay thing. It's a thing that everybody's dealing with. Gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, no one is free from HIV. You could get it. If you're watching me, you could get it. If you're having sex, you can get it. And DaBaby could definitely get it because you have all these children, and you got some girl pregnant, and you left her and went to some just a whole. Anytime you're having sex and you're having babies, and you're not, yeah, you'd be canceled, all kind of stuff. And again, you can have freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say, but you're going to suffer the consequences. That's why, I say what I want to say on here, but I got to be careful what I say. And I have to say alleged, but there's certain things you just don't say. There's certain things. Well, I could probably get away with it faster than the fool. I'm going to call him the fool because, he's a big time rapper. And here come Miss T.I. Here she come. And then here come he come. Lord, I want to call him out his name, but I'm going to be nice. Boosie. All these little this, little that, do this, and do that. Grown ass men. Here come Boosie. Talking about Nas X. Y'all jealous of Nas X. Y'all are straight up jealous of Nas X. This boy's got numbers. His number speaks for himself. Yeah, the fool, not DaBaby. Lil Nas X numbers are speaking for himself, and y'all mad at him because he gay. Y'all mad because all of a sudden here comes a gay dude who y'all thought was straight, pulled the wool over your eyes. Well, he only did that because he didn't want to come out the closet. He couldn't come out the closet. He just started his career. And he was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to be who I am. And so y'all just jealous of this dude because he hit. T.I., when the last time you had a hit? Lil Boosie, when the last time you had a hit? Now, of course, you had DaBaby got a lot of hits. But I'm just wondering, T.I., you sitting up talking about, and y'all, let's see. Yes. Yeah, he got to face the consequences. Yeah, that's freedom of speech. There's also freedom of speech of what Donald Trump said when he said, y'all see, Donald Trump told the folks, go down there. That was Donald Trump's fault. He know that damn well that was his fault. He started all that. He started that mess down at the Capitol. And you see where it got, you see what happened when he did what he did. What they say, don't holler fire in a, what's that something? I can't remember what it was about some people to say something that ain't really true, and then, and then when it really happened. Anyway, so let me read to you the latest with the fool. Okay, so here's the latest with the food. I'm gonna pull it up. Now, apparently, he's got him a someone to speak for him, and I've been telling y'all this for the longest. If I ever make it to the top, when I do get to the top, I'm going to have me a. I'm definitely going to have me someone to speak for me because I know me, and I'll be like, "Bitch, fuck you, hoes. You don't know me." Like, I'm very like that. Like, I'm very, I mean, I don't have to be, but I prefer to have someone speak for me so I don't get myself in trouble. So now DaBaby is issuing a formal apology to the LGBTQ plus community after several canceled bookings. What I needed was education, is what he's saying. Duh. That's all it was, bro. You just need to be educated. But this is where he wrong. You don't need to apologize to the LGBTQ community. You need to apologize to everybody living with HIV. Don't just put us in that goddamn motherfucking pool by ourselves, boo-boo. No. No, start over. Start over. My uncle died from AIDS and he was straight, okay? Eazy-E died from AIDS and he was straight. Magic Johnson has HIV and he's straight. As far as I know. You're straight unless I've slept with you or somebody got proof that you slept with somebody. So he's apologizing to the LGBT. He needs to start over. You don't need to apologize to the LGBT community. You do need to apologize, but you need to apologize to everybody who has HIV, and living with AIDS. Okay. So DaBaby has taken it to Instagram to issue a formal apology over a week after I need to reach out to him and see if he'll let me come on my show. You never know. You never know. Okay, so after his homophobic rant on the Rolling Out Loud, after no apologies, in this week, several celebrities have spoken out against the fool, including Madonna, Dua Lipa, Questlove. He said he didn't know who Questlove was. Okay, DaBaby has also dropped. He was also dropped from several appearances, including. Is that Lollapalooza? Child, he should have went there no way because you said all the people at that big old concert. That doesn't make no damn sense, all the people. The governor's ball. Now that his bag is drying up right before his eyes, he writes, social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow. Educate and learn from, learn for. Learn from. It's supposed to be from. They don't know how to spell. Learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing what I needed was education, and these topics and guidance has been challenged. DaBaby continues and says, I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me in private. These people can't write. Oh, privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. Now, last we checked, when people reached out to him with his wisdom and education and resources, all DaBaby did was dismiss it all and proceeded to like and agree with other loud and wrong comments on the internet. But we digress. Okay, so I want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed, yes, sir, it was very misinformed, comments about HIV and AIDS, and I know education is more important. Now, for everyone on the internet who agreed with and supported and defended DaBaby's comments, now that he's apologized and openly admitted he was wrong, we expect you to do the same thing. Miss T.I. Boosie, hello. Let's see what they do. And you also need to apologize to Nas X, my little boyfriend. So there you go. So yeah, that's gonna be number one for tonight. I just think when T.I. and Boosie reached out and when they spoke out against all of this, and they claimed they was on the fool side, you just did that. You just did that. You only did that to attack. You only did that to attack Nas X. This man is killing it. Lil Nas X, I don't give a damn if he's gay with one leg. This motherfucker is killing the game. You hear me? You can't fuck with Lil Nas X. He's killing it. And I know a lot of these so-called straight rappers, these thug rappers. Listen, if this thugness ain't working for you, you know, if what you doing ain't work. I know a little rapper. I'm gonna show you. He's on Instagram. A really nice guy. I think he had one hit, and it was a really hot hit. He's out of LA, and I had to get on his Instagram one day. I sent him an inbox. I'm gonna show you who he is. And I told him, I said, young man, you cannot try to, when you go on your live, either you just block them. He was sitting there arguing with them. I said, young man, don't do that. He was like, you know what, you're right. Concentrate on your music. They're gonna always be trolls. I got trolls. We just block them and we just keep it moving. There's no need for you to sit there and, you know, continue, going back and forth with these people. Let me think of his name. And I told him that's what he needs to do. And he did what he did. And I don't gotta put on my glasses. Let me see if I can find him. But he's a rapper. He's very well known. He's out of Los Angeles, Greg. And I really don't have time to go through all these people that I'm following, but I can't think of his name. I know I sent him a message and told him, bro, you cannot, as soon as he got on his live, here they go. What happened to you, bro? You ain't doing this no more. You suck, bro. Bro, you need to, but and he's sitting up there trying to defend himself. Well, what y'all expect me to do? I only got this, and I said, bro, I inboxed him and I said, man, I can't think of his name. He usually posts stuff, but he hasn't posted anything here lately. Maybe he'll post something while I'm here talking to y'all. But like I told him, bro, you cannot get on here and try to defend yourself with everybody to come on fucking Instagram. You concentrate on your music. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. He don't cuss. He's a real clean rapper. I said, you can make it just like Lil Nas X. That's what I told him. I told him this like 6-7 months ago. I said, every time I see your live, when you go live, you're getting into it with the people. Don't do that. Just get on there, do what you do, and keep it moving, But DaBaby, the fool, hopefully he gets some education. Hopefully this taught him a lesson. And he won't be the first to ever do this, and he won't be the last. Somebody will do it again. And some people do it just for attention. But when you start messing with that money, oh yeah, you'll change your tune. You'll definitely change your tune. All right, guys, I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. I went to get my haircut today, bitch, and everything was closed. So hopefully tomorrow I can go get this fresh cut. What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, tomorrow's just gonna be a whole nother show, pre-recorded. It'll be released early in the morning. But again, I wanted to go get my haircut today, but unfortunately, everything was closed today. I think the barbershop's closed on Mondays. I know the beauty shop's closed on Mondays, but I know the barbershop's closed on Mondays. But anyway, so tomorrow I'll just probably wear a hat till I get my hair cut because the show's going to be released tomorrow early in the morning. And I need 20 more people or 10 more people to hit the like button before I close out this show. Thank you for your donations. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you for tuning in. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all, update, I'll be in Virginia in October. That's coming soon. I'm also going to be hopefully going back to Austin when I know that my father is not doing well. And I'm not expecting my father to be around much longer, so I know I'm going to have to make a trip back to Austin. I've already talked to Austin about booking me for a show because my family wants to see, my whole family wants to see me do a drag show, which is weird, y'all, because on my mom's side of the family, they don't want to see me do no show. But my older brother and my younger brother, And I think my brother, who I just went to go stay at his house, I think he'd be cool with come watching my show now. Because at one while he wasn't having it. But yeah, but on my dad's side of my family, oh yeah, they love it. They were like, "When you gonna do a show? I want to see you do a show." I said, "Well, I'll try to book one. When I come to Austin, I try to book one." So, all right, so that's that. Virginia, October. I know I'm gonna have to make a trip back to Austin. And before, if I have to go to Austin unexpectedly, I will come on here, go live, and do a show, get my little coins together, and make my way back down to my family or whatever. I think I've covered everything. I want to thank Greg for being a moderator as well as Celeste for being a moderator. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And whatever you do, please share the video. I'm still waiting on the rest of y'all to hit the like button. And y'all ain't hit it yet. What's the tea? Like, what's going on? Why y'all hit the like button? All right. And I'm gonna be dancing for y'all tomorrow. Listen, and even when I go live and it's pre-recorded, you can send a donations to this show to keep the things going. I'm loving this new lighting system that I have. Thank you, Celeste, for my new ring light that I got. Listen, guys, and I want to tell you guys, I let my P.O. box go because it's too expensive to keep it up and there's nothing coming to it. So if you want to send me something, then you have to probably send it to, I don't know, I don't know, I have to come up with something. But there's no need for me to keep it up there and there's nothing coming. It's just a waste of money. So, but anyway, if I do decide to keep it, I'll let you know. If not, I'll just let it go. And if you want to send me something, then you may have to. Are people allowed to sit? Oh, you know what? Don't they have places where you can send stuff to like Amazon or stuff and you can go pick it up at the, yeah, they do have those places where you can send to a certain place and you can pick it up. Yeah, so it's not too serious for me to keep that going for $40, $50 a month and ain't nobody sending nothing. So, okay, so I just wanted to tell y'all that. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in and thank you for watching, even those who don't say anything. If you're watching from Houston, Texas, I miss you guys in Houston. I used to see a lot of people in Houston when I used to go out and just hang out and go to the Goodwill or whatever. I would run into my YouTubers, subscribers from Houston. So if you're watching from Houston, shout out to you. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Anything before I go? Anything before I get up out of here?
Building credit has been an exceptionally
All right. Thank you, Greg. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a moderator. It's been real, guys. You guys take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow. The show will be released early in the morning, so tune in. You never know what I'm going to be talking about. You guys have a good night. You're welcome. Thank you, pretty girl. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have a good night. Peace.